神が行えば善となることも、人が行えばこれ皆悪となり罪となるのだ。我が姿は正義、我が姿は世界。あがめよ、たたえよ、この気高くも美しい、不死にして最強の神ザマスを。
What is going on, guys? My name is Jerm and welcome back to the channel. And if you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and a subscribe. Today we're going to be taking a look at LR Merge Zamasu here at level 10 links. Of course, I do have one dupe in my Merge Zamasu. I decided to go with an additional build for Zamasu. So Zamasu, I think, is one of the top characters in the game. I personally have him in my top 5. I don't know where yet, but I have him in my top 5 somewhere. So let's go ahead and use our boy LR Zamasu here, level 10 links, 181k defense. But keep in mind that Zamasu will not take a shred of damage on his first turn because he gets 80% damage reduction on the first turn. So the team that we're obviously running a double Zamasu team. The rotation I want to have is Zamasu with LR Goku Black and Zamasu, who are at the moment their best linking runner right now. I am recording this on the day we have learned about TEQ Trunks 7.8. Okay, no big bad bosses, and he has the 50% chance to. I mean, dude, Zamasu is just crazy, man. Can we just? He wasn't even fully built up either. He needs to take 6 hits to be fully built up. Now Zamasu is fully built up damage wise, dude. It's insanity what this Zamasu character is. Oh, go ahead, robot. Yeah, go ahead, mechanical guard. I felt that. All right. Now we are running the Zamasu team. Again, I am not a fan of the Zamasu team. So we're gonna be using, you know, Zamasu's build, right? And what was I saying before? We did just find out what AGL Trunks and TEQ Trunks and AGL Zamasu are going to be looking like. So I'm not entirely like worried about Zamasu's future because AGL Zamasu is looking like, to me, he's looking like he's gonna be the best easy ATU war in the game, right? Chilai, my girl, dodge. Now, the really good thing about our guy Zamasu's team is we have access to extreme class characters like Chilai and the Golden Frieza. So we can run the Golden Friezas on here, have a very decent slot 1 character in AGL Golden Frieza, or TEQ Golden Frieza, depending on where we're using him, or even LR Golden Frieza, right? You can just bring LR Golden Frieza, which is a really good thing about Zamasu's leader skill is you can bring some of these better extreme class units, right? Because as much as it pains me to say, because as you guys know, I might be the biggest Goku Black fan ever. The Goku Blacks in Dokkan, unfortunately, are not the greatest characters in the game. Goku Black and Zamasu on a 200% leader skill go crazy, but, you know, they can take a lot of damage once this guard wears off, right? Okay, my junior, sure. Now, this is also one of the most ridiculous here. The fact that you can just run, that Piccolo Jr. is getting a 200% on this team is amazing, right? So we have 226k defense. Keep in mind that Zamasu does get, I think it's 50% on his 18 key. And I think, no, it's 30% on 18 key and 50% on 12 key. So Zamasu additional super attacks, we are fine. We are fine. Now, I guess if you really want to be like strategic, you would just go for 12 key super attacks the whole run. 12.3. That's just with big bad bosses and fierce battle. 50% chance to crit, the debuff, the defense. I mean, Zamasu's insane. Plus, there's one other thing that just happened with Zamasu that we just find out. Apparently, he gets his defense like before he gets hit, right? So let's say the mechanical guard just attacked him and he got 50% defense. Zamasu gets that 50% defense like basically before he attacks. So the mechanical guard attacks, Zamasu's passive, well, I haven't seen like he gets 50% defense after the first attack. He gets that defense just right away, which makes Zamasu a million times better, by the way, than he was already before we found this out, right? My girl Chilai, where is he supering? If it's slot 2, we're putting, okay, slot 1. Oh, Chilai, dude, Chilai is actually like, she might be just like a must run on this team. Even after all the crazy Zamasu levels, we're gonna get this celebration. I think Chilai just might be like, you have to run her. I'm not even joking, man. You might just have to run Chilai, like, regardless of what buffs we get, because having a scouter on the team with Zamasu, and you can just leave Zamasu in slot 1, he's not gonna take anything from this. Watch this, dude. No, with no link cycle, he might take a little bit, but no. No. Now, the problem with Zamasu, other than his team is complete booty cheeks, right? Let me be honest with you guys. Zamasu's leader skill sucks in comparison to Vegito's, but Zamasu himself, I do think is a better character than at least the Blues, right? I think when Vegito Blue gets out, Vegito Blue is just by far the best character in the game, but the Blues can, you know, they can get frauded out a little bit, right? They can get caught in certain situations, so, you know, it is what it is. Chila could get hit once, actually. I would have taken that. Get hit? No, that's fine. Because we would have been able to go into infinite Zamasu this turn, but this is fine. This is fine. So 5 out of 7 links here with LR, Goku, Black, Zamasu. Big bad bosses, Dismal Future, Nightmare, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Let's go ahead and get this. It's going to be full 24 key. We have 226k defense. We'll get this with Goku, Black, Zamasu, and then we'll get this with Piccolo Jr. I want to be able to go into infinite Zamasu. Infinite Zamasu, by the way, is... He's one of the most broken. 15.3. Dude. Okay. Do a super. No, okay. I've been getting unlucky with the additional super attack. Do a hidden potential. There we go. Into a 10. Like, what do you want me to say, dude? And then look at how much damage he just did to the core. He's not taking anything from this. Even with just the 40% damage reduction? Yeah, dude. Zamasu's broken, man. Like, it's actually insane. How broken Zamasu is crazy to me, man. Like, I have been begging, dying, crying, screaming for a top tier Goku Black or Zamasu character since last year. LR Int Merge Zamasu was already really good. The thing that annoys me to high heaven to everything else is that you can't link the two LR Zamasus up, which, I mean, dog, that rotation would be beyond crazy. If you could link these two up, which I really hope, by the way, on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, use the hashtag fix Zamasu. We need his name change. We need to email Bandai. We need to do this, and that with Bandai. We need to tell Bandai we want this name changed to the correct name, because this rotation right here will go crazy. They share 7 out of 7 links. Right? Yep, 7 out of 7 links right there. So it would be incredible if we could just run Zamasu next to LR Int Zamasu and we can call it a day, right? Now, I'm fairly certain we're about to kill the Metal Cooler arm, the Metal Cooler here. We'll see. Hopefully we don't. I should have maybe not. No, if there is a unit who's going to kill Zamasu, it's going to be Zamasu. If there's a unit who's killing, it's Zamasu, dude. Yep. And he gets the additional super attack too. Okay. All right. I do want to get a turn with Zamasu with support. So let's yeah, pretty quick work of Metal Cooler there. Let me make a quick cut. We'll go ahead and hop into a boss. Maybe a boss that doesn't have type disadvantage against Zamasu, because I think Zamasu is just way too overpowered for that. So, no, a pretty easy, and my record run on the Metal Cooler. Sweet. All right, let me make a quick cut. We'll come back, right? We'll get Zamasu with support fully built up, and then we'll get his domain expansion. All right, so we're back, and I can transform into infinite Zamasu, but I'm not going to, because I want to see what Zamasu is going to be able to hit. 261k defense with the Chilai support. Let's go ahead and see what Zamasu is about to pop off with, because he might kill Frieza. Wouldn't put it past him to kill Frieza. This is the final hit. 17.8. Bruh. If he triple... Dude, where's the additional super? I'm getting unlucky. Okay, you got the hit 12 on a 12 key. Okay. Yeah, he's not doing enough damage, right? Zamasu. Yeah, Zamasu's not doing enough damage, huh? Do you guys think Zamasu's doing enough damage? What do you guys think about Zamasu? You guys think Zamasu's doing enough damage? Now, I mean, this is just a friend, but let's go ahead and pop Infinite Zamasu, which in my opinion might be one of the, if it's not the most overpowered thing in the game, it's high up. It's literally high up there. So let's go ahead and get our guy Infinite Zamasu out and ready. So now that Infinite Zamasu out, there is the Dokkan domain. He expands his domain. He Jujutsu Kaisen Dokkan. Let's go ahead and just see what happens. So we'll put Zamasu in slot 1. I know that's a pretty bad idea, but I do want to get this so we can. Okay, that was worthless. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. We'll keep the rotations the same. Now, like I said, if Infinite Zamasu is not outright the most broken thing in the game, I guess the only other thing I can really think of is Vegito Blue. But, dude, this guy is ridiculous. This Dokkan domain, the character himself, is insanity. I mean, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, Zamasu, right? For this phase right here, in this state, he cannot be attacked. He cannot be attacked. Point blank, you cannot touch the Sky Zamasu, right? So Zamasu takes no damage. He does a decent chunk of damage, honestly. I mean, yeah, this is the friend, 11.8. He does a pretty decent chunk of damage in this Sky Zamasu form, but I do think, honestly, like, his damage in comparison to his base isn't that great. But that's why, yeah, go ahead, Frieza. Super all you want. Yeah, nice try, jackass. Yeah, go right ahead, bro. Yep. You wanna do one more? No? Okay, you gave up? Finally? Awesome. So yeah, Zamasu just cannot be touched in Infinite Zamasu mode. Not only that, Infinite Zamasu is a support character. You know, Worldwide Chaos category allies get 3 key and 60% defense if he gets all TEQ spheres. Now, the one major drawback of the actual Infinite Zamasu form is that he debuffs. I say that in quotation marks. He debuffs superclass characters. But it's not really a debuff. It's just more superclass characters take more damage. 15 without support. That's 15 million without support. He debuffs superclass characters and superclass enemies. Okay, that's the 50% additional right there. Do your hidden potential. Do your hidden potential. Dude, do it. But I dodge though. Yeah. So with 4 TEQ keysters, Infinite Zamasu will give 60% defense to the Worldwide Chaos category. And the thing is, yes, he technically debuffs your superclass allies, but I have no problem running LR Vegito Blue and LR Orange Pickle on this team. I really don't, because those are units that can handle this. So I really wish that was mine. I mean, here's the thing: Infinite Zamasu doesn't get any defense, right? The defense doesn't matter because you can't touch this guy. No matter what, you can't touch this guy. What really does matter is just how he's affecting the rest of the team, right? So, for example, you run superclass characters on this team, yeah, take damage. That's as simple as that, right? Now, like I said, Vegito Blue and Orange Piccolo are like the 2 units I think that can actually truly handle being debuffed by Zamasu. And I mean, yeah, Zamasu just kills. So Zamasu just kills. There's no like KO screen or anything like that, right? I guess that was Zamasu 7 out of 7 links with support. That wasn't my Zamasu, but I'm pretty sure that was probably like a pretty similar number that they would hit, right? So I mean, honestly, Zamasu is disgusting, man. I have no shame in my heart, even though you guys can say it's biased. You guys can say it's biased or whatever. I have no shame in my heart saying that this character is top 5. He's in the top 5. I just don't know where, right? I mean, honestly, if I were being truly biased, he'd be my number 1 favorite character. He'd be number 1. Like, he'd be number 1, and there'd be like 7 spaces before we get to number 2 if I was being biased. But obviously, I'm not. This character is top 5 because I feel like while his performance is very good, the other top characters in the game can reach this level of performance, not offensively, but defensively and better-wise. There are better characters than this Zamasu, right? Now, we'll see as the celebration goes on and we get more buffs for Zamasu, which I think is a major thing. We need characters to buff Zamasu. AGL Zamasu looks to be a fine start, but I need to see Int Goku Black, LR Rose, and then the Part 2 LR Goku Black, what they do to kind of truly, like, obviously, my headcanon is we're getting Part 2 Goku Black. We need to see what those characters look like so that the full Zamasu team is going beyond crazy. But overall, this character is overpowered. He is very strong and one of, if not the, like, honestly, the characters in the top 5, including Zamasu, top 6, including Zamasu type deal, like, I would say 5 to 6 is a pretty good range to rate both Vegito and Zamasu. Top 5, top 6. I would say out of all those characters, like, all of them can be the best unit in the game on their respective best turns. So there you guys go, though. There is LR TEQ Zamasu. I will see you guys in the next one. If you made it all the way to the end, leave your boy a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.